and chairs out in the open and a huge pile of rubble in the foreground, it's hard to imagine that this was once a school for over 1,000 children in the middle of Petion-Ville, southeast of the center of Port-au-Prince.
Christian school, and a normal day the school can hold about 1,000 to 2,000 students. But right now after the crisis, probably still have between 150 to 200 students still beneath the rumble. And probably the parents still haven't found a body yet, so we're still waiting on the government or any organization to come and help them out to pull the bodies out.
People have little choice but to wait. The volunteers pray for the children in the hope that the fallen walls can be cleared away soon. After the quake, all along the city streets, collapsed concrete homes can be seen. Coming without warning, the flimsy steel reinforcements were no match for the massive tremor. At the Caribbean supermarket in Petion-Ville, a bodyguard who is accompanying volunteers tells the party that his best friend was crushed under the falling masonry here.
What's his name? Joe. Joe? Joe. He working there?
He's working there.
This is a market?
A market.
And what's going on?
My best friend is dead inside. He's working.
His best friend Joe is working in there. This is a big market, but it's passed away through the earthquake.
The Caribbean market.
Caribbean market.
We are so sorry for that.
Yes.
Pile upon pile of rubble can be seen from the car window. No longer confined to the television screen, these images are truly shocking when seen with the naked eye. Tzu Chi volunteers in Haiti are actively working on ways to bring relief to the people of Haiti.
The second Tzu Chi relief team arrived in Haiti on Sunday morning, local time. The volunteers will carry out small-scale distributions and work together with a local construction company to establish a coordination center in Port-au-Prince. The team was planning to bring daily necessities to 250 children at a local orphanage. Last week, the first Tzu Chi relief team visited the town of Kenscoff, some 10 kilometers southeast of the capital.
The setting sun illuminates concrete buildings brought down by the earthquake here in Kenscoff, south of Port-au-Prince.
Steve, ask him how many people stay in this house.
The homeless residents say they lost everything.
Good luck. We are going to bring stuff for you, okay? Food, water. Everything. You lost everything.
Flimsy tents made of bed sheets strung between poles billow in the wind.
How do they get the water? Purchase?
And thin blankets on the stony ground inside provide little protection against cold winter nights.
Smells good.
This small pot of black bean soup is dinner for an amazing 50 people.
50? Yeah, that's for everybody.
You got to be kidding.
That's what you just told me.
50?
Really? Yes.
50 or 50?
Yes. Yeah.
50, 50个人.
Life was already hard for these poor people, but after the earthquake, it got even worse. Yes, the children take the catastrophe in their stride. And the irrepressible youngsters welcome the arrival of Tzu Chi volunteers with a smile.
Following the earthquake in Haiti, donations have come flooding in. In the Philippines, people from Marikina City who were relocated to Santa Rosa in Laguna Province after Typhoon Katsana hit last year gathered to pray for Haiti and contributed what they could. Meanwhile, residents of Barangay Tatalon also joined Tzu Chi to raise funds for Haiti.
With confidence, Tzu Chi volunteers in the Philippines raise funds for Haiti on the street. A police officer even stops by to contribute. When one experiences hardship, many rush to the rescue. The residents of Tatalong joined the fundraising campaign for Haiti.
This is the first time I joined a fundraising campaign. In fact, it's nothing to be ashamed of, especially as we are asking for donations to help Haiti.
Life is not easy for a street scavenger, so his kindness is even more commendable.
I feel sad for those Haitians who were trapped inside the collapsed buildings. We have to donate in order to help them.
Displaced residents prayed sincerely for the victims of Haiti's earthquake.
When I learned about the disaster, I felt very sad. Haiti is in a far worse situation than us. We have been through a major storm, but at least we have recovered.
These residents from Marikina relocated to Santa Rosa town in La Guana province after the flood which destroyed their homes. However, the distance did not stop Tzu Chi volunteers bringing rice, oats and blankets to the residents. Experiencing hardship during the flood, Marikina residents donate in hopes of helping Haiti to overcome its disaster.
Moving over to Taiwan, just days before last August's floods brought down by Typhoon Morakot, Zheng Yiming returned to his home in Taoyuan, Kaohsiung County, where he experienced the worst of the disaster. Tzu Chi volunteers were soon dispatched to help Zheng and his community through the chaotic aftermath. Now Zheng is employed at the Sanling Dai Community Project as part of Tzu Chi's work relief program.